The 76ers, Evan. Contenders? Favorites in the East? What do you think?
Yeah, they're first in the East right now, and I think they are the favorites. They're 18 and 8, and I think a big addition for them has been Seth Curry. He is in the 50 50 100 club. So 50% from the field, 50% from three ball land, and 100% from the free throw line. This guy has been ultra efficient, and you can laugh all you want since he's the younger brother of Steph. But the Mavs have gotten significantly worse since they lost Seth Curry. The Sixers have got significantly better. I think he's a big time impact player. And you might say, well, we've seen the Sixers the last few years, and they are good, but they're not great. But I look at two fundamental changes that is a big difference from prior years this year. Number one, Doc Rivers is their new coach, replacing Brett Brown. Brett Brown, potentially a little bit of a liability there. Doc Rivers, I believe, one of the 10 best coaches in basketball. Of course, won a championship with Boston. I think he's a really stellar coach. And then the other thing, which is something I've been saying for years, the Sixers need to have shooters surrounding two non-shooters in Embiid and Simmons. And they've done that. Daryl Morey, we know he likes to shoot the three ball, so he's their new general manager. Brings in Danny Green and Seth Curry. That really helps open up the court for Embiid and Simmons. So this is a Sixers team I really like because of these changes in the offseason, and I do think they are the favorites in the East.
Yeah. Building off what you said, I've been really impressed with the Sixers this year. I think they have the best defender in the NBA, Ben Simmons. He can guard 1 through 5 consistently. There's not many players you can ask to guard Damian Lillard one game and then guard Siakam the next game. Ben Simmons can do it all. I've been very happy with how he's been playing on the defensive end. Offensive end, you still have the same question marks that you've had in the past, but that's Ben Simmons for you. And they have the best center in the East by miles. It's not even close. Joel Embiid is miles ahead of Bam Adebayo, both on the offensive and defensive sides of the basketball. I've been very happy with the way he's been playing. Now, with any 76ers team, you have your question marks. The biggest two being one, can they stay healthy? Can they stay on the floor? We've seen their two best players, Ben Simmons and Embiid, struggle to stay on the floor come playoff time or just in general in the season. Embiid has suffered through chronic injuries. Simmons has had leg and knee injuries in the playoffs. If they can stay healthy, then yeah, they're serious. But I don't know if they're the favorites. And moving on, my second point that I was going to say is we've seen the same team with Jimmy Butler lose to a less talented team than the Nets or even the Bucks or other teams that are in the East. So that scares me a little bit. If they can't get it done with Jimmy Butler, what's to say they can get it done without him? But yeah, I really love the addition of Doc Rivers. It looks like he's getting the best out of the players, and I love the team construction this year. Seth Curry has been lighting it up. They're spacing the paint out for Embiid and Simmons to work, which is exactly what they needed to do. Tobias Harris is playing at an all-star level. Like I said, it's just health, and come playoff time, can they get it done? Do they have enough firepower in 7 games to beat the best the East has to offer? Personally, I say no. I think they are heavy contenders. I don't think they are the favorites. I like the Nets over them. But I do like the Sixers in the series against, say, the Celtics or the Bucks. But yeah, the heavy contenders, not the favorites.
All right, so it sounds like you rank them second in the East. We talked about how the Nets don't play defense, so that's why I like Philly. And you did mention when they had Jimmy Butler, and yeah, I mean, Jimmy Butler is a great player, and seems like they would be better with him. But ultimately, this is a completely different team. Embiid and Simmons are older, more mature, more experienced. Joel Embiid, second in MVP odds right now. So he's having a big time year. And you just look at the shooting. That was their deficiency when Jimmy Butler was on their team. They've addressed that with Danny Green and Curry. So I do think these guys, the Sixers, are the favorites in the East over a team like Brooklyn or Boston. I would probably put Boston second, though. Brooklyn third. Jake, anything else to add?
No, that's fair enough. I think the Sixers definitely. I think that's a fair rank for how they've been performing so far this season.